Welcome into another video here. This is still another recap video on college football week 2. We're talking about Notre Dame. They lost. This Notre Dame team lost as 28-point favorites at home to Northern Illinois. After a great win, a lot of people were talking highly about this team. There was a lot of well-known people out on the internet saying that this defense is top 5. You could argue this defense is the best. You could argue that this secondary is the best in the country for Notre Dame. There was a lot of people out there saying that. It was a great win. They went into College Station. They beat Texas A&M, a new head coach in Mike Elko. Big win for Notre Dame that week. Now week 2, we sit here and they lost to Northern Illinois. And I get it. It's a new system. You have a new quarterback in Riley Leonard. But I take this moment. I take this moment right here. The play on the field, them losing. And I can't but not turn and look at Marcus Freeman. It's on him. He can't lose a game like this, especially because you've already lost a game like this. Marcus Freeman lost to Marshall in what was one of the biggest upsets that year. This is identical to that. And it's almost so identical that now they're laying 9 points on the road against Purdue. The next week they laid 9 points on the road against Cal, came out sleepily, won that game, but didn't cover. You could follow the trend here right now. I'm giving you the blueprint. But Marcus Freeman is definitely let go. Don't be surprised when we get to the end of the season. This Notre Dame team is not 11-1, probably not 10-2, maybe around 9-3 at best. Don't make the college football playoffs, and Notre Dame wants to make a change. The organization, the program, the college wants to make a change. It's going to be Marcus Freeman that's the one out the door. And I think everyone's going to look at Marcus Freeman and say, you lost to Northern Illinois at home. You should be gone. You should be fired, and he will be fired. I think that was the final nail in the coffin. Now, they're not going to fire him throughout in the middle of the season. I don't think that's just what Notre Dame does, right? He should be gone. I fully expect a new head coach for Notre Dame next year. And a lot of people on Twitter are like, well, if they run the table, they still should get into the college football playoffs. I disagree with that. Now, it's like, if they're 11-1, who are they going to take? A 10-2 Bama at the 11th seed? Or are they going to take 11-1 Notre Dame that lost to Northern Illinois at home? They're going to take 10-2 Bama, and they should take 10-2 Bama. Notre Dame doesn't have an auto bid. They're not in a conference, right? So that already, kind of in my head eliminates them from making a college football playoff now after this loss. Plus, they're going to have the worst loss out of any team. Even if they go 11-1, they're going to have the worst loss out of any team that is trying to make the college football playoffs by the end of the season. And if you lose to a team like Northern Illinois, especially at home, you shouldn't be competing to be the best team in the country, because obviously you're not. You lost to a group of 5 team, one that really wasn't on anyone's radar as a top team that can potentially make the playoffs, potentially win the MAC, right? Potentially be a top 5 group of 5 team. It's not like you lost to Boise State, right? Marcus Freeman's going to get let go. I don't think he's done a good job. I just don't think he's done a good job. He had 2 good quarterbacks now, and Sam Hartman, now Riley Leonard. You lose to Marshall. Now you're losing to Northern Illinois. You will be fired by the end of the year. Notre Dame will have a new coach. I'm Joshua C. Thank you.